Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. Today we're going to go through one of my portfolios. If we get time, we'll go through two. We're doing this, I do a monthly portfolio update, but we'll be doing two. If I don't have time, then I'll do the second one in the second video. Why am I doing two? Well, I've been asked about my portfolios, and I just want to say how much I appreciate you guys. I mean, 219 subscribers is amazing, considering it's only been 5 months that I've been on YouTube, and I started it as a project with my son, and didn't think I'd get to 50. It cost me a bit in the pocket, I have to tell you. Obviously not in equipment, because you've seen the quality of my videos, but I promised him that I promised him that for every subscriber I'd give him a quid, so I put it into his account, and I'm a man of my word. Still, let's get on with it. We're going to start with Trading 212. This is the pie section of it. I have £82 in the pie, and it basically consists of when I have an odd £5 here, odd £5 there. We have Workhorse, Neo, SHLL, and Tsla. Now, anytime I can edit it, rebalance it. I was thinking of making more pies up, like one for my son, one for my daughter, but I'll leave it at that for the moment. Anyway, I've got the auto reinvest on for dividends, and here we go. I put a high target rate because I don't think I'll get there, but just in case. And just to let you know, if you're going by this on the front page, it's not right where it says portfolio invested return. And just to show you, this is more accurate. You go to your history, and that shows you your total return. I started my ISA first, and then I went to the investing once I maxed out my ISA. So if you're going by this front page, it is always wrong. Anyway, GEVO Life Sciences is only 3 shares, and basically I did it because I think it's right. We've got global smoking epidemic. They're working on a way to stop smoking. I don't smoke, I never have, but I've got family members who do, and the patch doesn't work with them. Vaping doesn't. So AFC Energy held it before, made a load of money before its run-ups, and it's in hydrogen, UK company in hydrogen. Of course, it's gone down because of what's happened with Nkla. But what I consider it is I haven't lost any money because I made 100 quid first time around. Still, Wkhs. Now, as I said before, I took out my initial investment. These are free shares. This is a company that they reckon Amazon are getting the drones from. Ajax Therapeutics. This is a penny stock. Like this. Listen, when I bought in too high, don't buy it high. I FOMO'd a bit. I like the company. Actually, I think the company's a great company. But I thought, should I sell out? No, because I like the company so much when it run up. But it's got products for scarless tissue repair, products for type 2 diabetes, you know, old age heart disease, you know, or age ischemic tissues. You know, it's got a lot of tissue, a lot of products. And tell the truth, I don't think it should be down there. Anyway, Google. And look, Google around 1400. That's more or less its intrinsic value. Anyone telling you there's no point going for the GOOGL over GOOG, you have voting rights. And I know your vote's not going to count for anything. But the one with the voting rights always, it's usually worth more than the one without. So, don't care what anyone says, I'd rather have the one with the voting rights. Apple. I'm down a bit. October the 12th, they're coming out with... I was just waiting for it to touch that 100 to snap up more. Would have averaged down, and it didn't. And then they announced the October 12th. If you remember, I said October 12th, before the earnings, October, they're not coming out with new iPhone till October the 12th. Then they made it public. Maybe they follow my show. AT&T. I've got this in my ISA, about $1.5 grand's worth. I picked it up here because at $28.50 it's a steal. Look at this, $28. How can someone not want AT&T at this price? No. I'm sorry, but it gives a good dividend. It's going to be big in 5G. It's a diverse company. Berkshire Hathaway. Now, picked up a few more shares on the dip. I've got a couple in the other account. This is a company that, I'm sorry, but you've got people taking their money out in case of a crash. This is where I'm putting my money. I've got some in a credit union, which I said in my previous video, and I'm putting it in here because this guy always does well in the crash. But okay, this is all profit. I sold at a high, and this is what was left over from profit. They basically doing it, you know, this cryptographic transaction, basically to do with it's to do with crypto and all the transactions and extra security. Churchill Capital, at this price. Now, sorry guys, don't know how you put up with me. I'm putting myself to sleep. I can't think how you're putting up with me. It's under $10 a share. Now, if this doesn't go through, they pay you back $10 a share. So they pay you back more than you put in. It's just ridiculous. And this is going to be a good company. It's just people don't understand it. Dropbox. Oh, it's gone back up now. Now, I was about to buy some. You can see I have bought more. There's 16 shares. I've been banging on about this since April. All I got from people is, it's done for. Oh, Kramer said it's no good. You should sell it. It's got a forward PE of 21. They've increased their revenue 16%. 120 million on the cash flow, if I can remember correctly. Now, and I understand from someone that Jeremy done a video on them today, citing them. Look, I used to get DocuSign documents once a week. Now, majority of them are from Dropbox's e-sign. Facebook. I also have this in my ISA. Why would you not want Facebook? I wish I had more. And I did pick up some more in my ISA. Footlocker. The reason I only have 2 shares here is I have more in 2 other accounts. So when it was up here, I sold some. Not there. When it was up there, sorry, 36. I sold out of most of it, and then it come down, and I bought. Okay, but still, Foresight Autonomous. Look, with everything that's going on with Tesla, and that went on with Battery Day, I think it's a good company to own. This does all these autonomous driving systems. I've had it for a while. If you've watched my other portfolio updates, sorry about that. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Microsoft, Mr. Softy. Now, what can I say about them? They are amazing. They've got such a huge moat and they're adding to it. Now, if you look at how they're going with their console, they're falling behind Sony. So they're going for the online cloud-based technology, cloud-based gaming, to try and get from there. They've bought a number of game publishers. Now, the thing is, as I said before, Sony can't get the consoles out there because they don't have the chips, so it's the perfect timing. Now, so these can steal some more market share from them. Amazon, Walmart have had to cancel their long stay orders. So, sorry about that again. Sorry about that, I'm out again. Now, of course you've got Microsoft Office, you've got Microsoft computers, phones, they just have so much under their belt. They went sideways for a long time, and now they've got this new guy in. Well, not new guy, but they've got this guy in. He's just transformed it, and it gives a dividend as well of 1.12%. P ratio of 35. Can't complain. Now, Neo, I have it in my pie, but not in my portfolio anymore. I've transferred it to another portfolio, which is a blank check company dealing with the Excel. I'm sure you know who that is. I didn't want to buy up here, when everyone was talking about it on YouTube. I did a video about Pivotal Investment Corp, XL, so you might want to check that out. And I think it'll do well, but I've only got 6 shares. Rocket companies, I want to buy more. I'm stopping myself from buying more because I keep buying more and it's not doing anything. And the problem is, this new Spaq coming out that's bigger than Rocket, that is doesn't have the same risks as Rocket, but I think Rocket is going to be amazing. No, Spartan Energy companies, only 3 shares. They're all profit, paid for by selling at the top. Sunworks, 1 share. Now this, I sold when it went up, and this odd share was what was left from, took profit, and that share, I just wanted to keep an eye on how it was going, because it keeps going up and down, up and down. Switch back. Now I have units in this as well, so I'm glad I got in. And this is why I went to so much effort to getting the units, because interactive brokers, it is an effort to deal with them. Now, because the price of the shares now, the same price as, but higher than I paid for the units. Tsla, my Tsla. That's my love. Look at that. Now, the reason it looks so high, $364, is because I bought more. If you remember, I sold at 500, and then I bought at 400. I said I'd be buying at 350 and then at 300, and that's what it's averaged out as 365. So because I had some in there anyway, and of course my pie it's in there. The pet company. I think I bought a 6, but I should have waited. But then trying to time the market, I think it will come back up. The PEC, sorry, I didn't say enough about the PEC. It's a solar energy, engineering, procurement and construction company. And as we saw with STI Energy, if you remember my portfolio, I had STI Energy. Basically, what it shows is green energy companies are going to do well. A lot of the emphasis is going from EV to solar energy. That's going to be the next trend, in my opinion. Tiziana Life Sciences. Now this is actually a small amount of shares. I have over £1,000 worth in, I think it's 2,000 in my ISA. See that stem printer? They are going to demerge. They're going to create a company, demerge it, and list it on the stock market. And current shareholders will get shares in that in October. As well as that, they're going to start a dividend. Nothing's been said about it. I've done a video on it, but I'm just an idiot on the internet. Now, I sold my Tortoise acquisition at 50. I was about to come back in. Didn't have the cash in this portfolio, so in my free trade account I now have Tortoise acquisition. This is just my pie, but all my Tortoise acquisition is all profit anyway. Virgin Galactic, again this is profit from when I sold, and I you know, there are pluses and minuses to the company. Only has 4 months cash burn rate. Yeah. But then, if it does do the intercontinental travel, that's an amazing thing. But will people want to travel at this time? Then again, the space travel, they're trying to get through the course, but technically it's not space as far up as they're going, but still. Workhorse gone up to 177 shares. I'm sorry guys, but it was just too attractive. I sold, because I had some of these in my ISA, I sold 145 shares when it hit 30. I didn't get 36.67, but 30. I had a sell order at 30. Hit 30, it sold, and then within a short space it went down like a rocket, and I bought back in, but I didn't buy all in because I kept some in case it carried on going. still. That's my portfolio. And I would, and remember with Workhorse, the $8 billion, $6.5 to $8 billion contract that we are expecting. Now, no one really knows the ins and outs, but from what we've researched, it should rise to 20 billion, including maintenance and service. But that doesn't mean they're going to give them 20 billion just to hand over the trucks. They have to do continuous work for that, and that would be considered as debt until they complete that work. Anyway, that's my portfolio. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give a thumbs up and comment in the box below. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.